good evening, good night. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Hope today was a good day for you guys. I know today was a very exciting day for me. I was taking a coaching class today, and amongst other training, coffee hour with my loan officer. And I wanted to update you whether you're watching this live or watching this post live, because I know there has been some questions. For a lot of us, with all these changes with the virus, what does that mean if I can't make my mortgage payment? If you are watching this video and you think this information is helpful for somebody who maybe lost their job or who you think might be having some financial challenges, please do share this video with them. I hope that this is helpful and useful to them. So today, as I was meeting with one of my loan officers who's been doing this over 23 years, I've got a little bit more clarity regarding, what is this CARES Act and forbearance. So the main thing that I want to communicate across to you, and a lot of people have been saying this, but I know there's been some misinterpretation, so I don't want this message to get lost. If you can still make payments to your mortgage, continue to pay your mortgage. Why is that? Through this program, it does not mean forbearance is what they talk about. Forbearance does not mean forgiveness. So you are not going to be forgiven these payments as a part of the forbearance. Typically how it will work, and this depends on bank to bank, and depending on how your loan is backed, by what entity it's backed, the terms can be different. But I'm going to put a scenario, but I want you to always consult your bank, because you're on a case-by-case basis. So this is just a scenario. Let's say, for example, that you call in today and you're like, I'm really having a hard time because of the virus. I would like to get set up under forbearance. And they say, okay, great. We can make an arrangement for you to not pay, for the next 6 months, right? So they're moving your payments. But after the 6 months, let's say your mortgage payment was, I'm just going to throw a number out there, $2,000 every month, right? So you don't pay that mortgage payment for 6 months. 2 times 6, you have 12,000, right? So at the end of those 6 months, you have to come up with 12,000. The question is, how are you going to come up with that money? If you're asking for forbearance, you still have to have a plan to be able to pay that money. But let's say after those 6 months, for some reason, you're not able to come up with that money, you can ask for them to extend it an additional 6 months. So let's say a whole year goes by, you didn't make those payments, you use it because you had other expenses like food, transportation, whatever expenses you needed to take care of, and what payment you were avoiding to make to your mortgage payment, you use it for something else. Now at the end of that year, you have $24,000 that you still have to pay in mortgage payments. If you do not come into an arrangement with the bank through a modification where they're able to adjust the mortgage payment, you are still liable for that amount. And if you don't make your payments, you run the risk of entering into something which is called foreclosure, where the bank can pursue the amount that you owe on the mortgage. And if you're not able to come up with these payments or the full amount of whatever you owe on the property, then you can end up in foreclosure, which means you end up losing any potential equity that you would have had in your property. So what are some alternatives here? If you know you're having a hard time making your mortgage payment, are there any other ways that you can make some additional income to bring into your household to be able to get caught up? I know that some businesses have closed and there's some job opportunities that are gone, but just as doors close, other ones open. And maybe you can adjust some expenses, some things that were discretionary, so that you were spending on and you don't really need to spend on. You could cut back on that. Come up with a new business opportunity. There's so many things that you can do online. But that being said, if you're still having a hard time making your payment, then yes, forbearance is an option for you, but know that it is an option and should not be taken as a first resort unless you truly need it. But if you do need it, know that there are potential consequences if you don't come up with those payments that you owe. So please, if you know someone that's having a hard time, let them know that it is not forgiveness, that you are still liable for that amount. If you know anyone who's having a challenge making their payments and just have any questions, you need to reach out. Do message me. I'm more than happy to connect you. Who knows, maybe you are still in a position to be able to refinance, and being able to refinance your mortgage might be another option. But every situation is on a case-by-case basis. So the warning to us in every situation and every news that we hear is to verify, how does this apply to me? I want you to take that from this video, not only when it comes to your mortgage payments, but to anything in life. We hear so many stories, we get so much news and information, and the best thing that we can do for ourselves is to go directly to an expert, someone who knows. And hey, why not even ask multiple people that are experts to make sure you're getting the right information? So you're more than happy to reach out to me, reach out to your loan officer. If you already have an agent you're working with them, definitely reach out to them. But we're here to help each other. This is not going to last forever. Even right now, as we're practicing real estate, people are still buying and selling. But you know, some people are doing it more cautiously because there is a risk in the sense that you don't want to expose people to the virus, and you don't want to put yourself in a safety situation that's a risk to you. But I still continue to help you here. I'm still continuing to help buyers and sellers, but taking safety, taking you as a first priority, and making sure that, you know, we're following all the precautions we've been advised. But yeah, I hope this information is helpful for you or for anyone that you know. Do share this information if this might help somebody. Right now, we're here to help each other and continue to grow. It is times of uncertainty. We can create our own certainty if we're proactive and we take action. If we are having some challenges, we know that we need to get up our game, step it up, and do things differently. And that's what we're here for. We're here to be warriors in life's challenges, and I think that that's what this opportunity presents to us. So should you, in summary, continue making your mortgage payment? Yes, if you can continue making your mortgage payment, do continue making your mortgage payment. Hey, who knows, maybe for you it's even a great time to continue to invest because there's an opportunity that would make sense for you financially. I still believe in the multi-unit space. There's still opportunity to be able to find properties there, or to be able to maybe rent out the property you have, you know, following all the safety precautions, and get another property. But I'm here to help you. I'm so excited that you're watching this video and that you're taking the time to connect. I'm here to be of service to you, and I hope you have a fabulous night. Any questions that you have about real estate, send me a message. I'm a real estate broker with eXp Realty. I'm out of Chicago. I've been a landlord, I've been a tenant, and I'm here to help you with any questions that you have. I also speak Spanish, so if you have anyone who has some questions there, I'm happy to help. Thank you so much for watching and sharing this with your friends and family. I appreciate your trust. Take care.